Hello, hello. Uh, Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Sandra from SandraStitches. There is something strange here with my shirt, right? Something strange. Okay, doesn't matter. I'm Sandra from SandraStitches, and we are live here in our Meet My Patterns live show. It's a place where I show my patterns, I tell the story behind the design, sometimes the story behind the yarn, any story that I have about these patterns. So this is the place. And every time I show one or two patterns that you can find free on my blog. And also, of course, you can purchase the ad-free PDF from Ravelry or my PayHip shop. There are two options. All details and links are in the description box. So if you're here, say hi, say hello, as usual, so I know that somebody's here with me. If you're not subscribed to my channel, so please do. It helps me a lot, and this is the reason that I can bring you more and more free stuff to our crochet corner. Hi Sharon, how are you? It's rainy and cold in Philadelphia. My goodness. Okay. Here it was a kind of I say it was because we are at 8 p.m. in the evening. It's my, you know, late for me. It was kind of a sunny day, very nice temperatures, but kind of windy, not very hot like it was last week. Last week was terribly hot, but now it was kind of a little bit better. What's going on here with my shirt? Something happened to it, probably in the laundry. All right. Now spring weather for us for the next few days. Woo! You know what? Here in Israel, we don't have spring really. Maybe we have 2 days of spring or maybe a week of spring, and then we jump straight into summer. And the summers here are really, really hot. And as I said many times, or maybe I told, I live in a city that is by the sea, and my house is very, very close to the beach, like walking minutes from the beach. So the humidity is horrible in the summer because we are so close to the beach. All right. I hope you have a cozy day, a cozy afternoon, Sharon, if it's rainy and cold. So grab a cup of tea or coffee or whatever and feel cozy. Today, in our Meet My Patterns show, I want to talk about two patterns that were released recently. Not all patterns of mine, but two that were released in the last few weeks. The first one is the coral washcloth, dishcloth, however you want to call it. As you can see, I call it coral because of the colors of the yarn that I used. And this is made with two strands of weight 4, like medium weight, worsted around weight, 100% cotton yarn. So I had a few skeins of Paris. It's called Drops. The company is Drops, and the brand it's because they have all kind of not the brand it's Drops, and the kind of yarn it's called Paris because Paris is the one that is worsted weight. They have different names for the different weights. So I used two strands because I wanted this to be really, really dense, right? Very, very, that you can use it and feel it, and not something that it becomes kind of all over the place. So I just use scraps yarn. As you can see, I had this coral uh, peach kind of color, and then I put it together with some purple and then with some light pink, and I made this beautiful, beautiful dishcloth, washcloth, however you want, any size that you want to make it. Now, I designed this for the dishcloth of the month event hosted by Rhonda and Amy. There is a blog post in my website with the pattern, and also you can find there uh, two different patterns for two different dishcloths, one from Rhonda and one from Amy. So in the same blog post, you will get three different dishcloth patterns. Now I will put the link in the comments here. Let me find it. One moment. I'll go to my website and I will find it. It's called Coral dishcloth. Okay. So when you go to the blog post, you will see all details where you find this event and everything. I link to Rhonda's website and also to Amy's website. I cannot pronounce the name of Rhonda's, um, crochet name, because it's a kind of strange name. But if you go there, you will see. And Amy is the stitching mommy. She's called the stitching mommy. Rhonda is called the Wakamba or something like that. It sounds a little bit African. I don't know why, but it's a kind of a more complicated name. She's a lovely, lovely lady. I have been collaborating with her for, this is my second year, and they, both of them, and they have washcloth of the month and hat of the month and scarf of the month, all kind of collaborations. And usually when I collaborate with them, so if this is my month dishcloth, so you get three, because one from Rhonda, one from Amy, and one from the designer that is collaborating. So they always have three free patterns each month for their kind of events. So this is the coral dishcloth. As I said, two strands of weight for 100% cotton yarn. Now I use the bar stitch, which is, as you can see it here, it's a front post double crochet going around. I think it's every, how many? Three? One, two, three. I think three. Every three stitches, a front post stitch, and it becomes the bar stitch. I love it. As you can see, it's very dense, no holes really. Also because it's double strand. You don't have to do it double strand. You can use any cotton yarn. Of course, for dishcloth, washcloth, it's better to use the cotton yarn, because then you can, it takes the water in, not like acrylic, and then you can wash it and everything, and it doesn't get damp kind of and smelly and everything. So this is the first pattern that I wanted to, or piece that I wanted to talk to you about in this Meet My Pattern. The colors are so pretty. Yeah, I love them too. It's just, sometimes when I use scrap yarn, like I want to finish my leftovers, so it becomes so beautiful that I say, I should have thought of it before, right? But yeah. all my washcloths, I think if you go into my website and you look for washcloth patterns, I have plenty there. So I usually use the Drops Paris yarn, and I usually use 2 strands because it just makes such a great fabric. Just look at it. It's so dense. Like if you want to wash with it, or maybe you want to use it for your dishes, you can feel it. You can actually feel it, right? All right. So this is the first pattern for today. Now, the second one is our busy bee cow. Now, this one is again, I released it, I think not last week, the week before. Last week. Yeah, not this week, last week. And this is part of our ongoing year-long from us to you crochet donation challenge. So cute. Yeah. If you don't know what that is, go to my website and look for Crochet Along, and you will find that we have 2024 event, and now we are working and we are having the 2025 event. It's a year-long event where we I say we because it's Helen from Sunflower Cottage Crochet. We collaborate. This is our second year, and we have big plans for next year. We are doing something amazing next year. But we are collaborating in this event that each month we release two new patterns, never released, brand new, just for this event. It's supposed to be our aim. Our thing is that we want people to use these patterns and make the pieces and donate them to any charity that you decide, any charity that you want. And we want them to be like special pieces and not, patterns crochet, just the basic that you would do to donate. So we decided that we are going to, for this year, we are doing like every month, there is a theme and there is a color and there is a stitch. So there is also video tutorials for every stitch that we use. And this month, the month of May, is the bee International Bee Appreciation or Celebration Month. So we decided to go with this amazing honey color. All our designs have a white stripe. So, and also we decided to use the almond stitch, which kind of represents the, how do you call, the house of the bees. How do you say it in English? Tell me in the comments so I learn a new word. So this is the first, was released last week. This is the first pattern for this month. Next week on Wednesdays, honeycomb, yes. But this is not the honeycomb stitch. This is called the almond stitch. Very simple, very beautiful, gives lots of texture. Now, of course, I wanted to give a little bit more uniqueness, put something else in it. So I decided to add this stripe in the middle, this, where is it? This white stripe in the middle to make it a little bit more interesting and not just rows of the almond stitch. But, okay, as usual, you can use this pattern and maybe make it an open scarf, maybe an infinity scarf, whatever. We have video tutorials for the stitches, both right and left hand. So you can go and watch them if you need them. Let's just put the link also in the comments. Where is the link? I will put the link to the cowl. It's called the Busy Bee cowl. And from there, you can see, you can go and look at all the other patterns that we released since January 2025. Every month, 2 new patterns. Each month this year with a theme, with a stitch, with a white stripe, and with a story. So we decided this month we were looking what's special in May. There are many special things in the world. All these kind of different days that you celebrate or that you mention. But we said, you know what? Talk about the bees and how the bees are important to the ecological um, movement of the world. They are so crucial. And also, it's in bee appreciation or celebration month or day that we found. So we really, really liked it. Last month, it was Husband Appreciation Month. So we did something in browns like chocolate and sweet. We want to give our men uh, the feeling that we love them anyway. So you can go there and see and watch and just, you know, lots of free patterns and lots of amazing free patterns. So each month, one pattern that I designed, one pattern that Helen designs, and you can, work all the patterns and donate. We would love to see your creations. So if you're not already in our free Facebook groups, mine or Helen, there are links in the blogs to both of them. So this is my second pattern that I wanted to tell you about in this video. As I said, it's 2 patterns recently released. Usually I talk about, earlier patterns, but this week I decided I will talk about things that are going on now in our crochet um, corner, in our crochet place, in our crochet family. All right? So if you have any questions about these patterns, if you're watching the replay, please put them in the comments and I will definitely answer. I always go back and answer. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do. I really appreciate you. Every minute that somebody watches gives me another minute towards my goal to be monetized in the YouTube, so I can bring more and more things free to the crochet world and to whoever likes what I'm doing. So I really appreciate everybody that is here with me. Of course, Sharon, she's always here with me. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. All right? Bye bye.